Open night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smitty?
Well, BA, first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Morant against Hayes. 6 to shoot. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Poke loose. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Bagley. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Hayes. Back to Bagley. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Ivy. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Here's Ivy. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Hayes. The shake. Here he goes. And the layup is up and in.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
Jackson with a screen on Hayes. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Last game with 30. Takes a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Hayes. Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And the first one at the line is good.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better. Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Ivy from deep three-point range. The Grizzlies pull it in, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Now here's Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Conchar. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And he knocks down the first one.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
That one's no good. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
On the wing, Conchar, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Jackson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Hayes. Bagley sets a screen. Hayes finds Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Morant's got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Back to Hayes. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Jackson against Stewart. Pass to Bagley. A little mid-range shot is up. The shot off that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Conchar. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Adams, the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Morant. Sweet little floater. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Detroit calls timeout. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And Detroit is shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. Will it go? And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. Bay, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Bay. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, it's been great to watch Saddiq Bey improve as a player. He's pulling in more rebounds, finding more buckets, really making the effort to just do more in general.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. You know, Smitty, Bay's growth has also resulted in him setting some new career highs.
The reason why, B.A., he's taking advantage of those touches he's earning now. When the team asks him to step up, he's ready. A willingness to learn and work hard will serve him well in this league.
Here's Aldama. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Up top, Burks. Pounded by Morant. Back to Burks. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Pass to Burks. Drives to the hoop. Here's Knox. Clark grabs the board.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
There's the 3. Aldama, no good. The Pistons have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Burks. Back to Joseph. Here's Duren. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Detroit with a rebound. And here's Bay. Pass to Joseph. Folks got room. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's Morant. 7-point differential. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Bay. Now Morant. From deep. Not going to go that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Joseph. Now here's Burks.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Lets it go from 11. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Burks against Morant. It's stolen. "32 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones from outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Burks against Morant. Here's Joseph. Off target from outside.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Morant. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Ivy, Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Hayes in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. The jump hook. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Lays it up and banks it in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovic. Stewart, a screen on Brooks. Bogdanovic into the lane. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bagley is screen on Jones. Out to Bagley. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Conchar. Brooks with it. Jackson, the pass to Adams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. From deep three-point range, Conchar can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Brooks. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Ivy. Back to Hayes. Oh, there's the alley. Hayes against Brooks. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Stewart against Jackson. Pass to Ivy. Now Stewart. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. The fadeaway. Ivy's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Hayes against Jones. Inside. Here's Jackson. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
I just love the ball movement.
Hayes with it. Pass to Ivy. Now Bagley. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Jackson with a screen on Hayes. Here's Jones. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Bogdanovich. With the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Though he'll challenge you with the dribble, Bogdanovich often stops short of the rim, opting for the floater.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And that one falls for Jackson.
He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
And so Jackson nails both of them. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
Now here's Hayes. Bagley is screen on Jones. Here's Hayes. Adams grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Adams inside. Bagley's on him. And that one's good. Adams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jackson outside. The 3 is up. That one is off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Pass to Hayes. Bagley against Adams. Fades, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Jackson's got 19 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Timeout called, the Pistons. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Right side, Burks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
The first one falls. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Jackson against Bay. Up top, Burks. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Brooks finds Adams. And here's Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed and rejected. Outside Burks. Fades away. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Burks. And there's the screen. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Now here's Bay.
Get outside, get outside.
Back to Joseph. Fires for three. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Conchar. Back to Brooks. Now Jackson. And here's Adams from the arc. The rebound by Burks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Knox. Bay outside. Here's Knox. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Bay. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. The Pistons clear it. Pass to Joseph. Back to Bay. To end the drought. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Burks with it. Driving to the basket. Bay from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks the pass to Morant. Fires from deep. A dominant. First half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Pistons.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the 5. Pass to Hayes. Bagley against Jackson. Bagley passes to Hayes. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And he hits it from 9 feet. Morant's got 17 points.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside. When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
Now here's Stewart. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant against Hayes. Goes up on the baseline. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket. You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Ivy. Now here's Stewart. And here's Hayes. Back to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant with it. Hayes picks him up. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Second, Memphis.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ivy. From down in the low post, it goes. Ivy's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Bagley. Here's Ivy. Bagley sets a screen. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Memphis in total control. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Bagley sets a screen. And Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's Morant. Tipped.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defensive end, Stewart is a solid shot blocker.
The drive by Morant. Over Hayes. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
and credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Hayes, the pass to Bagley. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Takes a step back. That's tipped. Here's Ivy. Give him 8. Pass to Hayes. Up top, Stewart. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Here's Bagley. Pass to Stewart. And here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Oh, Adams with the block. And he gets it back. Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Hayes, defended by Jones. Bagley is screen on Jones. Here's Hayes. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jackson down low. Stewart defends. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 21.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 13-footer. And he makes it.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Morant with it. He's got 25. Jackson for 3. Second chance shot. And Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got 27 points.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Ivy. Bagley sets a screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Morant against Bogdanovich. Pass to Aldama from the arc. No luck on that one. Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Joseph. Here's Duren. Over Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Joseph. Pass to Bay.
Get there, get there.
Here's Duren. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. It's intercepted. Now Burks. He's got 6. Pass to Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
The Pistons making a switch here. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Clark. Stewart defends. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Brooks. A shot to stop the drought. That shot no good. And Detroit the other way now. Now here's Burks. Here's Ivy. He's got 10. Here's Stewart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled. It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
He's off on the first. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
BA, I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
And the second free throw is good.
An effective role player, Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
Burks against Brooks. Clark with a screen on Burks. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Bay from long range sinks the tray. Bay's got his second basket on the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Clark with a screen on Burks.
I'm open right here.
Outside for Moran. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Pistons making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Brooks outside. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Aldama. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Burks. Now Stewart to the wing, right side. To the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Memphis, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They have a 19-point lead. Morant, the pass to Brooks.
Go over it.
5 on the clock. And stolen by Stewart. Burks against Brooks. Tries to spin move to the inside. Here's Bagley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Bagley. Here's Brooks. He has 6. Clark with a screen on Burks. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Pass to Ivy. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 5 to shoot. Stewart, a screen on Morant. Ivy hits the target from 18 feet. Ivy's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. To the middle. It's tipped. Clark. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in.
One shot.
Clark no good on that one. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. And here's Burks. From the wing. The shot that time not on target.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up 19. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Possession by possession. The only way we're going to get back in this thing. Starting right now, possession by possession. Let's stay together. That's all we got, baby. It's our fight and pride. Right here. Here we go.
One play at a time. Simple message from Coach Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, it's smart that Coach Casey is doing this, realizing that this is the only way they're going to snatch the lead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Ivy. Then there's Hayes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Memphis shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Brooks drives in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dillon Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
That free throw misses.
When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
Bagley's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Now here's Brooks. Blocked! Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Ivy. Bagley with it. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Tries again. Aldama grabs the board. And here are the Grizzlies. 15-point game. Back to Brooks. Now Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Over Hayes. Conchar, good. And Bojan with that great career abroad. Entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovic. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
Here's Ivy. And it's rejected. Pass to Brooks.
Right here.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside, here's Aldama, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. And he makes the first. Adams checked in for Memphis. And he makes both free throws. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Ivy. Pass to Hayes. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's Jackson. Adams finds Jackson. On the wing, Conchar. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Adams. And that one drops.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Aldama.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Nice bucket from Stewart. Hitting those mid-range J's, it'll just open up things down low for him.
Pass to Jackson. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the glass. The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Hayes with it. Guarded by Morant. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot missing.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Here's Conchar. And here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Bogdanovich. Jackson outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Stewart. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Memphis in total control. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Stewart. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Here's Ivy. Stewart, a screen on Morant. It's Stewart, high post. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Conchar. Stewart defends. Back to Conchar. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Hayes with it. Picked by Stewart. Hayes with it. Guarded by Morant. Morant against Hayes. No good on the shot.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Conchar. Here's Jackson. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Detroit calls timeout. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Hayes with it. Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Who's got Joe?
Moran against Hayes. Here's Conchar. Pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the three. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Here's Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. Bojan Bogdanović picks one up. And so it's Detroit with it. Here's Ivy. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Moran. Jackson with a screen on Hayes. Stewart against Moran. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Conchar. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Ivy. No good that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, B.A., a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Here's Ivy. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Conchar. Pass to Adams. Morant with it. He's defended by Hayes. Brooks outside. Jackson with a screen on Bogdanović. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Conchar. Well, Detroit's shooting only 42%. Pass to Bay. From 8 feet, got a hand on it.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Out left to the wing. Burks against Morant from behind the arc. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
Now here's Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Bay. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Knox. Out to the wing. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Morant. Deflected. Now Burks. Bay right side. And rejected. And he's able to get it back. There's a screen. Pass to Duren. Goes back up. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Now here's Brooks. Down low. Here's Aldama. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Bay. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Sadiq Bey's athleticism on display. Defense couldn't do nothing about it.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
it.